Okay, I'm going to start this video off by saying I would like to see the housing prices go down, and I'd like to see middle-class families be able to afford homes, and I'd like to see people like myself who own property be able to move, because people can't move right now with the prices and the way the interest rates are. Because what are you going to do? Sell your house and then go switch into some doo-doo interest rate on a new one? You're not going to do that. So what I would like to do is say, I'm not trying to pick on this guy, but I'm just seeing some things that things are just a little off. I'm trying to figure this out. This guy's got 232,000 subscribers. He started his channel back in 2020, and all his videos are how the housing market is going to crash. It's going to crash. And every single video, he's got a new reason. It's like Zillow half off. It's like, Redfin laying off. I mean, I'm waiting to see a video saying Hulk Hogan lost 10% more of his hair this year, so that means there's going to be a housing crash. It's like, but the thing that I don't get is that this guy's got a following, and these subscribers are real, because I made a video about him before, and I got, attacked by his subscribers. He's got a loyal following of subscribers that want to see the housing prices go down. I mean, maybe that's it. Maybe it's just everybody. There are a lot of people out there that would like to get homes and can't, and they just want to believe whatever they want to believe. But it's like, I just don't understand how this guy could make videos for so long saying, oh, don't buy, rent. Well, guess what? Someone's got to own the rental. It's like, I don't understand how this guy has the credibility. Like he's got, and if you look, he's got a website saying how the U.S. housing market is in a record bubble. I mean, it's like, I don't know what he's selling. I don't know what the angle is. Again, I'm thinking this is some sort of social experiment where it's like, okay, we're gonna like, make a YouTube channel, and we're going to see how many people just follow the leader. You know what I mean? This video I found very interesting, because this video was made back in September of 2021. And this, you should hear what he said.
You are being lied to right now. That's right. If you're a home buyer or real estate investor here in 2021, you are being lied to by realtors, local owners, and the mainstream media. All three of them together are perpetuating a massive lie about...
All right, he's saying there's a massive lie that around real estate. Now, just so you guys know, this was done back in September of 2021.
About the housing market here in 2021 that's meant to scare you as a home buyer and real estate investor, and basically push you into making a bad decision and buying at the peak price in volatile markets. What I'm going to do in this video is expose this lie.
Now, just so you guys know, I purchased property back in March of 2021. And at the time, I thought I was buying at the peak, but it was just like, I needed a house. I needed to buy a house to live in. So I paid it. I was willing to pay the higher price because I needed the house. Just so you guys know.
Expose this really awful lie, and I'm going to use data to do it so you can understand, if you're a home buyer or investor, particularly in the South in the U.S., in the Sun Belt, this is where this lie gets told the most.
All right, so he's saying this area. I happen to live in this area, and I've got feet on the ground here. I'm seeing things firsthand.
I'm going to show you the data that you need to know so you don't end up making a mistake, making the worst financial decision of your life, buying at a peak price in a market that's destined to have a housing crash. All right, everyone, let's get into the data.
All right, I'm going to show you guys my data because that time has come and gone. Let's see if buying property back in September 2021 was the biggest financial mistake of your life. Let's see if the housing prices crashed. Let's see. We're in Florida, just so happens. And I swear to God, I am picking these at random. I got to find a property with a Zestimate and a price history in order to actually see if, the difference. But I'm just going to pick random houses. No Zestimate. Damn. Let's see this one. New construction. Damn. All right. We got to get a house that no Zestimate. Come on. Come on, Tampa. Got a house here. Well, they want quite a bit more for their house. All right, home value. Whoa, all right. Yeah, does that look like if someone were to pay market value right here, that they would have made the biggest financial mistake of their life? Doesn't look like that to me. Okay, hey, maybe that was a fluke. It was a fluke. All right, let's find another house. Click. All right. All right, home value. Does that look like they would have made the biggest financial mistake of their life? Maybe that was a fluke. Look at one more. One more. price cut. Oh, okay. Let's see the home value. So in order for this to have been a bad buy, this price has got to come down to 450, not 550. So even with this price cut, the home is still $100,000 higher than it was in September of 2021. All right. I'm glad that came up so you guys don't think I'm just being biased. So my question to this whole thing is, how does this guy have any credibility that he's been wrong with his predictions? I mean, he gets a bunch of, data and facts together, but people don't give a shit about the data and the facts. They give a shit about whether or not they're going to equal the housing prices going up or not, so they know whether or not to buy. I guess the main thing I'm trying to figure out is, how does this guy who has been consistently wrong in his videos gain a following of 232,000 subscribers, and nobody's called him out on anything, and he's looked upon as someone to go to for real estate and financial advice? I mean, look, he's got a website and everything on how to contact him, one-on-one, become a sponsored member, all this kind of stuff. Who the hell would use him? He has no track record of predicting anything. Like, all his predictions haven't come true. I just don't understand it. I mean, maybe it's a YouTube thing. Maybe it's not like a housing market thing. Because, I mean, he sucks at making predictions, but he's good at YouTube, apparently. Maybe it's just, I just got to tell people what they want to hear. It's like, oh, yeah. But you know what? I couldn't do that. Because it's like, when I tell people stuff, I tell people things that I know and give them the information as best I have. Like, I don't have like an agenda, like there's definitely an agenda going here. And if anybody knows it, please leave it in the comments, because it's driving me crazy. I mean, every time you type in housing market, his videos probably show up. And if you type housing crash, they definitely show up. So I don't know what's going on here. Clue me in, guys. Give me the info. Maybe this is like a generational thing, because I'm noticing that the younger YouTubers are saying things like rent, don't buy, and people are boycotting the housing market. It's almost as if it's like, we're not going to eat at Chick-fil-A anymore, or we're going to cancel our Netflix subscriptions. It's like you can't cancel culture your way around the housing market. It's like it works with shit like, Chick-fil-A and streaming services. Yeah, because you don't need that shit. But everybody needs a place to live. And it's like, when people say rent, don't buy, people own the rental that the people are renting. So all that does is drive up the rental market. Like, there's no like easy way where everybody's gonna have cheap, affordable housing. Like none of these things, these predictions. It's like, I hate to break it, I'm just being real. Let me tell you something. If you want to listen to somebody who I find very informative, check out Richard Fain. This guy's awesome. He used to be in the NFL. He doesn't make video after video about like the housing market going up, but he doesn't feel as though there's a housing market crash coming either. And we both live in the same area. And I'm not one of these guys that follows people and is like, oh, they said so it must be true. I go and do my own homework. I just happen to agree with a lot of the shit that he's saying, because him and I, we've seen a lot of the same shit. So I highly recommend this guy right here. So I'm going to leave you guys with one final thought. That's, this guy doesn't know if the prices are going to go up or down for certain. I don't know if the prices are going to go up or down for certain, but there's one thing that I do know, and that's everybody needs a place to live. I'll leave it at that. Crusader out.